What's up, Shib Army? Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk some Shiba Inu. And right now, we're going to talk about both sides, right? Because there is a reason to worry and there's a reason to be bullish, okay? So that's kind of where I'm going to break down all of these situations here in this video. Make sure you guys all stick around to the end. Give me a couple minutes of your time, and then we'll get you on your way, all right? If you're new to the channel, awesome. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. Smash that like button, and let's talk some crypto. All right, before we do, I want to share with you guys kind of what's happening in the market right now. We'll dive into the crypto bubbles. Shib is up 4.4%, so meme coins are running, alts are running, Bitcoin's up 2.2% roughly, and Shiba Inu is still stuck at that 25 level as we look at the chart, okay? Over the last month, though, still, it's hard to ignore that 42.3% gain that we have been seeing. That's been an incredible run, getting almost as high as 403 on the charts, okay? But I want to talk to you guys about what I came out here to set out to do, and that is some of the whale selling, as well as kind of 4 rare chart patterns that are allowing Shiba Inu to be bullish. I do think within meme coins that we are seeing a little bit of a rotation. Okay, I talked about that a little bit. This is not financial advice. I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell a crypto, but as it relates to SHIB, it is relevant because we've seen Dogecoin go on a run. We've seen Floki. We've seen Bonk, Dog with Hat. Some of the meme coins in the top 100 have been having gains, but SHIB is still stuck at that 4025 level. Okay, well, what does that mean for us? Okay, well, let's get down in this article, but first I want to share with you guys my channel sponsor. This is BYDFI, all right? If you do trade futures in the futures market, this is something where you want to check out BYDFI, right? It's one of my favorite exchanges. Right now, they have a 10% cashback promotion going, probably the hottest promotion in crypto. So if you are a futures trader, check out BYDFI, links down below. If you deposit 10 grand, then you will get $1,000 cash back, 10% on your money right in your account. That's probably the best deal going. I wanted to share that with you guys. So make sure you check them out, do your research, learn about their KYC policy as well as the terms and conditions. And if you want to get started trading on BYDFI, links down below, okay? But this is why we should be worried, all right? It's just going to be kind of what we have to talk about before we get into the good stuff within those chart formations. But 712% increase in whale sales, okay? And that's kind of what we're seeing right now from data from Into the Block. We have seen outflows increase more than 7 times, okay? So we have seen 712.38% in terms of outflows. That's something where it's notable that one of the only the addresses that have held 0.1% of the circulating supply are taken into account. So these are essentially whale wallets, if you will. And within these wallets, we have also seen the inflow increase where we've reached 7.41 trillion SHIB, 89.5% more than the day before. But that's not enough to get people buying SHIB, okay? And that's where we look at the net flow figure. That's where we have fallen from 2.86 trillion SHIB to negative 72.77 billion SHIB. All right, so we are down in that regard. But within that price outlook, you can see kind of the sentiment standing here over the past day. SHIB has fallen, but we are now up almost 4.5% on the day today. And that's something where we look into the selling zone. That is a threat for future falls, okay? And that's kind of where we look into the decision of the majority of people getting rid of all of their Shiba Inu tokens. They're liquidating. They have shown profitability, which is natural in this market. People are taking profits. People are using that capital to get into other kind of more active cryptos. But as I said a little earlier, this is something where I look into kind of SHIB's inability to overcome recent resistance levels. I think that SHIB is waiting in the balance to have their day, have their pump. We've seen this with other cryptos. It's all rotational. Just Shiba Inu has not really indicated that thus far, okay? But some of these chart patterns that we need to talk about, and they are rare, so it is kind of something we need to talk about because it does kind of give way to the thought that SHIB is waiting to be parabolic on the charts. That's kind of what I'm going to get into, some of the technicals, and you can see it right here as we look into it on this article from CoinGape, which I'm going to share with you guys with this right down below. We have 4 patterns that we want to talk about, okay? There's a cup and handle pattern, a bullish pennant, and an Elliott wave formation, okay? And that's something that I'm going to share with you right now as we look into this article from CoinGape. You can see kind of how this could all give way to a parabolic rally, a little bit of a breakout, all right? The first one being That's kind of where we look into a falling wedge. Between March and September, we have two descending trend lines converging on and converging trend lines, where the upper line is connecting higher lows and the lower is connecting lower lows. Second, we have a bullish pennant, which is shown in green here on this graphic I'm going to show you. That is where you have a long vertical line and symmetrical triangle pattern. And if we do reach its confluence level, that's where a bullish breakout will happen if that triangle does reach that formation. And then third will be that Elliott wave pattern, which we do have those 5 waves. And that's where the third one and the fifth oftentimes are the most bullish of those 5, where we have the 5 steps along the way, where we do have a first bullish pattern, a brief retreat on wave 2, and then the third one is the longest one. Within the fourth part is where SHIB is right now at currently, which would result in the 5th wave, which is often highly bullish in the biggest gains. Okay. And then that in the last and most important one is the cup and handle chart pattern, which a SHIB has a well-rounded bottom and a little bit of a consolidation with a pullback leading to a strong breakout when that handle section does finish. Okay, so with those in mind, you can see kind of where we're looking at this. Okay, you can kind of see here falling wedge pattern right here, and then a little bit lower we do have that bullish pennant. And then there's that invalidation point, which it would lead into wave 5 of the Elliott wave. So a lot of technical patterns are forming on SHIB's price. Now, the only thing I have going against TA is you can kind of manipulate these lines and numbers and form it to whatever kind of narrative you want to go down. But when you have all of them working in your favor, it does suggest the narrative that SHIB is going to break out. So I felt it relevant to make a video and talk to you guys about this. As always, I'll never tell you to buy or sell a crypto, but that's kind of where I'm at today. I wanted to share with you guys kind of the Shiba Inu price chart, because with all of these chart patterns coming into the same fold, albeit they are all rare and they're all happening at the same time, it gives me a lot of indication that we could see a breakout and validate that narrative will take place. Okay, couple that alongside with these strong fundamentals. I think that's something where the SHIB ecosystem is getting to be very bullish. I think overall, the markets within crypto, within Donald Trump taking his second term, interest rates dropping, all of these scenarios and macro kind of bullet points are all shaping up for not just SHIB, but the rest of the crypto market to have kind of insane rally along the way as well. Okay, so I'll leave you with that. Let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about these chart patterns? Do you think they're all going to lead to a breakout? Do you think SHIB is just kind of a lame duck, or do you think we're just kind of lagging the rest of the market? Curious to hear your guys' thoughts. As always, appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe right down below. And as well, I talked about those exchanges that I am sponsored by. So if you want to get started trading with BYDFI and Margex, I should say, links down below. Enjoy those promotions within signing up for those exchanges. And we'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.